Hey guys, how's it going? Manic Ado back once again, this time with A Clockwork Ley-Line, the Borderline of Dusk. I'm going to be showing you a preview of Chapter 1, there's 5 chapters. This game comes out today, on the 19th of December, I believe. And it's developed by Unison and published by Sekai Project, yay! So without further ado, let's check out A Clockwork Ley-Line. I'm quite excited for this one. Meh. It was a sunny afternoon when the letter arrived. Everyone else in family was out and I was home alone. I wasn't doing much, just idly staring at the scenery outside. Hearing the sound of what was probably the postman's motorcycle, I checked the mailbox outside. Sure enough, there was a single sealed envelope. Oh, let's put this to go. A prospective student's guide. To Koga Michiru. That was indeed my name. However, the school's name didn't ring any bells. Tilted my head quizzically, I opened the envelope. Libra Lapis Lazuli Private Academy. Inside was a pamphlet with a picture of what appeared to be the campus on the cover and the school seal. There was also admission forms. At first glance it seemed like any other information package. Eh? What's this? Amidst the documents was a folded piece of paper. Do you have a wish that you want granted? A wish. My older brother's face suddenly came to mind. I had no other desires. After all, it was my fault that he had to visit the hospital so often. Oh, A sweet fragrance tickled my nose and bluebirds sprang from the letter in a glow of light. They circled above my head several times. Eventually they flew up towards the sky. A wish. Did it mean they would make it come true? Those birds appeared the instant I thought of a wish, as if in response to it. It'd be great if that was the case, but it's probably just a coincidence. But if I attend this school, will it really? I wanted to try. If it were true, if they could really grant my wish, I'd gladly go anywhere. As I looked up once again, the birds faded away into the distant sky. Right, interesting. Episode 1. A Clockwork Ley-Line. Michiru. Ah, there it is. The academy appears out of nowhere. After walking on this mountain path for what feels like ages, I reach a clearing and finally see my destination. It was the same with the information package. Does this school like making surprises out of everything? It's pretty big. I approach the front gate as I mumble that to myself. This should be the right place. Meh. I take up my student ID from my breast pocket. Whoa. There's no mistake about the school name. Remember the cover and I see my full name along my student number. 402791. I was doubtful as to whether or not I would really be accepted when the documents were sent to me like that, but when I applied I received an almost instant reply stating my acceptance. This student ID was included in the reply as well. This is really sketchy. I didn't even have time to take any exams or do any interviews. It definitely made my life easier though. I didn't have to deal with any of that annoying stuff. Closing my ID, I put it back in my pocket, breast pocket. Still, I wasn't expecting it to be this easy to find. I got here ahead of schedule. It looked like it was deep in the mountains, so I left home earlier since I thought I'd get lost. Despite all that's happened so far, it seems like a Hogwarts. No, it seems like a regular school. There's a lot I want to look into, but I don't just want to stand out having just arrived. I guess I'll wander around the campus for a bit, eh? It'll help to kill some time. Is that a clock tower? Amongst the school buildings stands a tall, conspicuous structure. At its very top, I can see a bell shining faintly. I wonder what it sounds like. Without realising, while I was looking up the bell, I passed through the front gate. Oh. Walking through the old-fashioned main building, I reach the other end. Since it's so early, I don't see many other students, my eyes taking the surrounding scenery as I walk leisurely. What's that? There's a solitary bronze statue outside. Is it out of the school's founder? Or is it the school's founder? Seeing as I have nothing better to do, I casually walk up to it. Augustus the 7th? No. I didn't recognise this person. From his appearance, it didn't seem like the founder though. It looked the statue from close up. Yeah? Huh? A sudden voice from above catches me off guard. Oh! Looking up, I see a girl standing in the breezeway, staring straight at me. Her long hair flutters in the wind. An upperclassman? Saying those words as if to warn me, her intelligent face does not display a hint of emotion. I wonder if H works. Oh. Normally, like, H can hide there probably is some sort of interface hiding. There you go. I was trying to get a screenshot, but it didn't work, so... Save. Saying those words as if to warn me, her intelligent face does not display a hint of emotion. Or so it seems. Oh, we had choices. Awesome. I love choices. Right. What is this a statue of?
先ほどの主語はその像にです。その像に触らない方がいいという忠告は聞こえていましたね。
So I'm gonna let them voice the voices, but I'm just gonna voice the main character. So hope that doesn't bother you, and I hope you're all good with that. Huh? Ah? Wait. She left. I wasn't planning on touching it to begin with. But what's gonna happen if I do? Maybe she just meant that her teacher would yell at me. Meh! Still in a state of confusion, my gaze remains fixed on the window where the girl was. The first time a frail-looking boy appears. He leans out from the window and scans the area, as if to search for something. He's gonna fall if he leans out any further. Hey! Cutting me off, loud footsteps drown out my voice. What? A student carrying a heavy load runs by, and the frail-looking boy loses his balance trying to avoid him. As a result, his entire body starts falling out the window. Whoa! Oh my lord! Gah! Huh? This isn't good, I think to myself. My body instinctively moves. Whoa! I jump onto the bronze statue in front of me. The source of the screaming draws closer. I take another jump and reach out. Ugh, gotcha! Eh? Putting strength into my arms, I catch him. That was great, that was. I use my knees to absorb some of the shocks as I land. However, the remaining impact is still great, and it runs through my body. Ow! I somehow managed to not drop the body in my arms. It's a human, it's not a body. It's a human. I'm glad he's a small one. Yeah. He breaks out into a sweat as he sighs, probably because he was so scared. I feel a dull pain in all of my joints, but it doesn't seem like anything broke. My muscles seem okay too. Oh. Whoa! Well, my first day and, yeah boys, you know, I pulled. I can go home now. No, just kidding. Now that I have a chance to take in the current situation, I see that I'm carrying him like a princess. Might have been just fine if you were a girl, but since we're guys, it's embarrassing for both of us. I'll put you down now. Sorry. Oh. What's going on now? As I hurry to put him down, the ground shakes. An earthquake? I've lost my chance to put him down, so he clings to me desperately. Keeping my foot in, the tremors slowly die down. Michiru. Did it stop? Good grief. I sigh and finally over the boy with his arms around me. Arigato. After I lay him down, he bows unsteadily. No problem, I'm just glad you're not hurt. Senpai? Senpai? I'm a first year too though. Yeah? The name's Koga Michiru. Today's my first day. It's kind of funny because I don't really, my voice acting doesn't really sound like a Koga Michiru, does it really? But we'll have to fit in. Do I really look that old? Right. I should have let him fall. He waves his hands, flustered with an embarrassed smile on his face. He seems like an okay guy at least. Yeah, looks that way to me too. If it weren't for the laws of this though, if it weren't for the uniform, I'd definitely think that you were younger than me. Was it that much of a shock? Huh? Upon closer inspection, Karasuma isn't looking at me but what's behind me. And his face is turning pale. Hey, what's... Uh-oh. Yeah, lady, about that statue you told me not to touch, well, yeah. About that. I might just retire now while I'm at it. Because I did some things already in my first day. Oh god. No, it's not broken. Bit of sellotape and glue, and it'll be back to be back to good. Well, obviously, I used it as a stepping stone, didn't I? Don't tell me. So the girl before warned me to be careful because it was fragile. I wasn't planning on touching it, but touching would be the wrong word anyway. I jumped off of it. That's it, that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I did jump off of it, but the earthquake's what felt like dealt the final blow, right? Oh, come on! You're the one who suggested it, so stick with it till the very end! The earthquake! Jishindaya! It's like we're trying to hypnotise ourselves. In any case, it must have been the earthquake that finished it off. I mean, come on, no doubt about it. It's the bell! Oh, it's gone that late already. God, you know, this first day, first morning, it's gone a bit crazy. Like everything else in my life, right? I thought I came here a lot earlier than that. Yale! 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 Oh, madame. Jeez. An intelligent looking gal. Phew, it's finally over. I thought they'd use the clock tower's bell though. Why else would they have such a big bell? Is it just for decoration? Well, whatever. For now, I'm just glad the opening ceremony and homeroom are over. I was afraid that I'd be scolded for breaking the statue, but my fears have yet to be realised. Or maybe it's just because no one's noticed. That's probably the case. Oh, bugger. It seems I have a little issue here, team. I spoke too soon. My fears were just realised. They singled me out, which means they knew that I broke it. Though they did pronounce my name right. It's Michiru, not Mitsuru. It's a girly name, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Doesn't look like I have a choice. Guess I'll go and apologise. I hope that I can get away with just paying for it. It'd really suck if I got expelled for this. Don't know what's going to happen. I'll just apologise and ask if it's okay to reinstall them in installments. My leg's gone dead. Ow, 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 ow. Whoa! Preparing myself for the worst, I stand before the principal's office. I take a deep breath and knock. Mate! Nah? Huh? Karasuma? He runs up to me, catches his breath while holding on to my sleeve. He's gonna hug me! He's gonna hug me! Oh no. I got excited for nothing. Okay, I'm coming too. Right. Where to? Oh, so that's why he chased after me. What an honest guy. It's fine, I'm the one who stepped onto it and broke it after all. Nani? You sure about this? Well, I can understand his feelings. If I were in his shoes and feigned ignorance, I'd be left with a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, me and Kotaru. Alright, thanks. Arigato! I sure hope so. Forcing a smile on my face, I knock on the principal's door. Wow! It's a girl's voice. Is that the secretary or no, it's the principal. She's the principal. She's the principal. Is she kawaii? Is the principal... Excuse us. Excuse her. Whoa, madame. Her face beaming. What? It's Jack. Dobry den. Jack? What's with this kid? You're definitely younger than us, too young to even be a student at school for this matter. Who are you? The principal. She is the principal. Hey. She gives an exaggerated laugh, clears her throat and continues talking with a huge grin. The principal? Is this some kind of joke? No, I told you. Still, no matter how much I look around the room, there's nobody else here beside the three of us. Maybe she's the principal's daughter and she's just playing with us. No, she's the principal. Surprised? Yes. Well, of course. Oh my god, this principal is badass. She's a troll. Oh, look, his little rat thing. The muffler-shaped creature wrapped around her neck lets out a cry. Look at her, it's so cute and adorable and... Yeah, boys! Sorry, somebody told me to stop doing that because it's annoying because they want to punch me in the face, so it makes me do it more. Right, Karasuma screams and dashes to my side. Karasuma-kun. No, you idiot! No, he's not entirely to blame. My immediate reaction was to use her as a stepping stone to catch him. I'm really sorry. I'll pay for it. Oh, if I could pay in installments. The principal. I still can't get used to that fact. Watch this we talk about. Huh?
それで怒られるものと思って二人揃って出頭したというわけか。いやいや、美しい友情だね。嫌いじゃない、嫌いじゃないよ。
Huh?
銅
Then
像の件じゃないんですか？
いや、もちろんその件だ。
then what's with that
いや
laughter?
いや、すまんすまん。正直なのはいいことだね。え？はあ、まったくだよ、二の前くん。
The principal, I give up thinking about it, nods several times as if agreeing with herself.
その件で呼んだのは確かだがね。別に弁償しろだとか退学だとかいう話ではないから安心したまえよ。
I think we can agree this principal is the best principal ever.
あ、違うんですか？
どうせ君たちに弁償できるような代物ではないからね。
え？
It was that expensive?
この学園の創立者が建てた非常に高価なものだからね。末代まで借金を背負いたいなら別だが。
Karasuma and I glance at each other from the corners of our eyes. He's gone pale. I probably have too.
そういうわけだから弁償などと無理なことは考えなくてよろしい。
If you say
その
so.
代わりと言ってはなんだが、君を見込んで
Ooh.
やってもらいたいことがあるのだよ。
Huh? What is it?
そうだ、古賀くん、ちょっとこちらへ。
Koga-kun. Huh? Okay. She beckons and I approach her desk. What is that? She takes out from a drawer what appears to be an expensive-looking perfume bottle.
手を出してくれたまえ。
Okay. Like
そう
this?
だ、そのままじっとしていてくれ。
Okay. She tilts the bottle over my hand and out comes a drop of liquid. Confused, he pours out another drop.
何か
Nani? No, not particularly so. I still feel the same,
何か
still
を
me.
我慢して見ているとか。
No, I'm not doing anything. No, I'm not doing anything at all.
おかしいな。
Huh? The principal stares at the drops of liquid on my hand with a puzzled expression.
反応なしだね。
That is correct, I have no soul. Was something supposed to happen? Hmm? Karasuma probably doesn't know what the principal's trying to do either, considering the blank look on his face.
古賀君は我が校から入学案内を受け取ったと思うが、例えば鳥のような光が見える。
Yes, principal. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I
まさか
didn't.
暴発か。 気にしなくてよろしい。ないものは仕方がないな。うん、もういいよ。
Principal hands me a tissue. As I'm wiping my hand, I casually bring it to my nose. It doesn't smell like anything special. There's nothing unusual with my palm neither. I managed to dodge that bullet, but now I was sure the prospective student's guide was sent from here. I don't think she'll answer any of my questions, but it won't hurt to ask. You're not going to try on Karasuma? Eh?
カラスマくんは別にいいんだ。
そうですか。
In spite of his reaction, he had offered out his hand, which he retracts with a look of relief. So she only had business with me, huh? The principal quickly puts the bottle back into the desk drawer, which tells me that she doesn't want to explain anything. What exactly was she trying to do? Muttering to herself, she crosses her arm.
そうだな。どうしたもんかな。いやいや、それは早計だよ。まだわからない。
Interesting. No, she's not talking to herself. She's having a conversation with that ermine. Are they really talking to each other? Murmuring things I don't really understand. She knows an agreement on the matter to the ermine. Her eyes wander and she seems to be deep in thought. So what was it that you want me to do?
僕も手伝えるんですか?
What's it? With what? The reason is known to us, she nods as if she's decided something and reaches for the phone in front of her.
学園長?
Before Karasuma can catch her attention, the principal starts rambling to the person who picked up on the other end. Nani? The principal replaces the receiver. I can tell that she pushed out a decision of hers onto someone, but that's about it. This is quite interesting. I wonder what's plotting from this. Go where? Rummaging through the drawer, she takes out a scrap of paper and slides it across the desk to us. What is this? I pick it up to have a look, but I have no clue what it's supposed to be. There's some mysterious symbol drawn on it. A map?
よく見たらそうだね。
詳しいことはそこで聞いてくれたまえ。君たちの先輩がいるから。
What is this place exactly?
行けばわかる。
Is the word explain not part of a vocabulary?
僕も言っていいんですよね。
ああ、もちろんだと思う。
Of course, we're a trio.
よろしく頼むよ。
Okay. Everything seems extremely questionable, but I have no choice but to do as she says. Otherwise, I'd be forced to pay for the broken statue and, well, that would be pretty impossible. Well then, please excuse... As we're about to leave, the principal claps her hands and stops us. Ooh. Once night falls? That smile just now was the most conniving of all the ones she's given us. We exit the principal's office, thoroughly confused. Something's not right here, is there?
おかしなことだね、二の前くん。G、何の反応もなかったよ。どういうことだろうね。G、彼があの像を壊してくれたのは実に好都合だと思ったのだが。G、確かにあの量は異常だったと思う。誤作動ということもあり得るが、しかし。ああ、しばらくは様子を見てみよう。宝物庫の結界が崩壊したのだ。これからミストのトラブルが増える。
Right, so she's obviously up to no good.
若者の秘められた才能が開花するやもしれない。楽しみだね、二の前くん。G？ もう一人の彼？ああ、彼はついでだ。
What, a sacrifice?
さて、どこまでやってくれるのかな。好き。
あれ？ここさっき通らなかった？
Yeah, you're right. We're following the map, for some reason we keep ending up in the same hallway. How are we supposed to turn here? This is supposed to be a door, right? Man, what's up with this map? I can't read it at all. That was my really angry voice. Man, what's up? You know, I'm really getting into this right now. Might as well. Principal told us to go somewhere, so it's not like we can ignore it and leave. Maybe I'm just interpreting it wrong. How about you try reading this time, Karasuma-kun? Oh, no you didn't. No, I'm just kidding. We were from the start. Maru. Then, Omaru? Well, Maru seemed to be playing. It's better this way, so it's fine. He's getting sassy. Go right ahead. What's it gonna be? Eh? Omaru contemplates this with absolute seriousness, as though the fate of the world is at stake. So? Michi. That sounds totally normal. Nah, whatever. Michi, right? Michi, huh? Well, I guess I'm okay with that. Okay, Omaru. You. His counterattack completely failed. He really is a good guy to hurt.
下校時刻になりました。全校生徒は速やかに校内から退出し、寮へ戻ってください。繰り返します。下校時刻になりました。
The announcement stops us in our tracks. Now that I think about it, I thought that it'd be busier since classes are over, but the school's practically empty. It's telling us to go back to the dorms, so does this school not have clubs? Is that so? With the dorms, huh? The principal, the rules, the whole school is strange. Though, considering that prospective student's guide. By the way, was the prospective student's guide you received normal? Was there a letter with weird stuff written on it? Oh, something along the lines of your current goals and aspirations. Looks like nothing comes to mind. Guess it was only my house that received that letter asking for your wish. The principal's inexplicable actions earlier were also directly solely at me. This place is full of mysteries. Despite that, I have no intention of running away from you. We should be fine since we're following an order from the principal. Let's get going then. We resume work and following the difficult to read map. Whoa, hot damn. A man with a fierce look in his eyes and wearing something resembling a coat stands before us, blocking the way. He's wearing a uniform underneath, so it looks like he's a student as well. His expression, the epitome of anger, he makes his way straight towards us. There's a reason for he looks at me directly in the eyes and scowls. Oh, Omaru. And now he's suddenly all aggressive. He's definitely upperclassman by the looks of it. but his speech is crude. I've lost all intention of showing him in any respect. What should we do, Maru? We've gotten ourselves into a mess with a delinquent. What should we do in this situation? Uh-oh. Through and through. Because you're a mean-looking guy. Actually, who the hell are you? Shizuka! And now he's calling this thing as well, spouting complaints. Maybe he's a more earnest person than I thought. Shizuka-chan? I thought your name sounded cute, that's all. Well, yeah, that's for the best, since you probably named yourself something manly like Gonzu. Shizuka-chan sure doesn't know how to be quiet. You started it when you come here. Your job? Whoa. Oh damn, again. As we're staring daggers at each other, a female student also wearing a coat runs up to us. It's the same one that Murakumo's wearing, which makes her another member of the disciplinary committee. She gives off dignified air, and she's quite the looker too. The beauty, whose name is apparently Mibu-san, gives a slight nod to Murakumo and then turns to Omaru and me. Is this something you need from us? Nodding, she turns back to Murakumo. Dissent written all over his face, he looks away and clicks his tongue. What's he so unhappy about? What was he referring to when he said, "Don't tell me"? It's okay. The basement? So it was the basement. As if we could tell, what kind of ancient hieroglyphs are these? Mibu-san's eyes are narrow and she grins. With a smile on her face, she looks a bit younger. Is she always like that? Looks like she is. Is accepting her for who she is our only choice? You really saved us there, Good luck with your work. Good luck with your work. There seems to be some hidden meaning in her smile and it's unsettling. Why does she wish us good luck? Do you know what the principal's trying to make us do? Assignments? You got it. We wouldn't believe her? Murakumo interjects as if running out of patience. Mibu-san leaves with irritated Murakumo. To think that they get the disciplinary committee to patrol and get people to leave, they're pretty strict here. Who knows? Well, it looks like we can say, so let's get going. Looks like everyone else has already gone home. The hallway is even quieter than it was before. It's completely deserted. Why are you getting all scared for, Amaru? Like what? You mean like ghosts or phantoms or aliens? You're the one who said something would appear. He's scared of it. So ghosts then. What about phantoms? What's that supposed to mean? Seeing a tofu servant in the school hallway would be too surreal. How much of a scaredy cat is this guy? It's fun tiding with him though, so maybe I'll randomly let out a loud scream. As that malicious thought runs through my mind, I hear a bizarre noise. What's that sound? From further down the hallway, a faint sound like wheels turning disturbs the silence. Nani? Picking up on the noise, Amaru leaps up and grabs onto me. Hey, get off on me! The sound gradually approaches us, and what we see in the distance in the dim lighting is a mirror. An old-fashioned mirror is heading that way, all by itself. What the hell? Which one's more likely? A ghost, a phantom, or an alien? As if reacting to this screaming, this mirror skillfully maneuvers to face Amaru. His terrified figure is reflected in it, and then several other shadows appear in the reflection around him. Checking our surroundings beside the two of us, there's nothing else here. It's like there's something oozing out from the mirror. Stuffed animals? What appears in the reflection are stuffed animals. Bear, dogs, koalas, you name it. What's going on, yeah? Not only did they appear in the reflection, they're starting to jump out from it too. Hey, get a grip, will you? It's definitely a bit startling, but they're plushies. They're just floating close to us, nothing to be scared of. Hey, Amaru! Amaru! He starts waiting and frankly waves his arm out in an attempt to drive them away. Seems like he has a genuine fear of them. Alright, calm down. I guess. Okay. Given apathetic responses, I restrain his failing arms. Who knows? Like what? And how am I supposed to do that? This is quite the predicament. As I try to keep the panic in Amaru in check, I hear someone running towards us. Looking over my shoulder, I see a familiar figure. Ah, she's the one from this morning. The girl approaching us is the one I saw in the breezeway earlier today. Running up to me, she hands a package of some sort. Take this. Huh? Got it. I reflectively take the package. Isn't that thing dangerous though? But huh? Hold on a second. What? She walks away without looking back. The girl's reflection appears in the mirror. What's that? Suddenly, the floating stuffed toys shake and something spills from their mouth. It's peppers. Ghost peppers. They're chili peppers. Relax, they're just chili peppers. What are those things trying to pull?
あれは幻だとお伝えしたはずです。何かがしたいという確固たる意志はおそらくありません。鏡に映した相手の剣をするもの、もしくは苦手とするものを自動的に投影しているのでしょう。
Disliked, so
普通
you.
の人間は過激な絡みには誰しも抵抗があると思いますが。
That's how it is. Omaru doesn't like stuffed animals and she doesn't like chili peppers, which means that if I... Chills run up my spine. It feels like an unpleasant sight is on the verge of forming within my mind. The girl whips out a strip of paper with writing on it and a cylindrical object from her pocket. With a click, a small blade pops out from the opening rod. A knife? She quickly makes a shallow cut in the palm of it. She then soaks the piece of paper with the blood that seeps out. Where is she? In the time I was watching her do this, the mirror had turned to my face me without noticing. I look into the eyes of my reflection. What's my fear? What is my fear? Burning? My field of vision turns red. What the hell is going on? Fire. Shannon. The fire is everywhere. You, that power anywhere.
幻です。
My consciousness ceases to fade away, so I barely manage to hold on to it. Damn, my heart's racing. My heart's pounding like a drum, and my back is drenched in sweat. I can't stop my body from trembling, even though she's told me it's an illusion. Holding the strip of paper above her head, she walks up to the mirror without flinching from the flames, and then... She sticks a slip of paper on the mirror which is still showing my reflection. A bright light from the slip of paper, or rather the talisman, enshrouds the mirror. The flying plushies and the flames surrounding us disappear in an instant. Silence returns to the hallway as if nothing happened at all. Girl, she called herself a Shishigektani, comes up to us as we stand there stunned. Saying that, she proceeds to pick up the package that I dropped. Treat her wound. Ah, how's your wound? You cut yourself with a knife. We have to treat it. Let me take care of that package. Sorry for dropping it. Shaking her head slightly, she takes the package from my hands. She looks back and forth between us. From now on? She furrows her brow and sighs deeply. Wanting me to back him up, Amaro looks my way and I give him a nod. We haven't heard about anything else. My heart is finally quieted down. I answer while making an effort to hide my own discomfort, and she shrugs her shoulders. Second year? As I thought, she's an upperclassman. Her polite speech made me think that she might have been the first year like us. Koga Michiru, so what exactly happened just now? Her expression turns serious, and she then proceeds to say something outrageous. Magic? Omaru and I look at each other, unable to understand her words. Could you maybe be a bit more?
これから夜が来ます。
Interrupting my question, she looks out the window as if to watch the
先ほど
sky.
のようなまやかしではない。本物の魔術というものが。
Real magic?
金？
A bell? Is that coming from the clock tower? The bell hadn't rung at all until now, so this is what it sounds like.
なぜこの学園では放課後になると生徒は寮に戻されるのか。なぜだと思いますか？答えは一つ。普通の生徒には決して見られてはならないものがあるから。夜が
Night is falling.
時間だ。歳月を超え、空間を超え、てめえまでもを飛び越えて、今ここに大いなる魔術がなる。さあさあ、時間だ、現れたまえ。夜の世界、夜の住人たちよ。
I feel a floating sensation from my feet and Amaru, scared out of his mind, clings to me. The ground is shaking, but the building isn't moving. I get the sensation that my body's being suspended in another dimension, and then, through the window I can see the night expanding and closing in on us. Waves of darkness engulf us and stars appear in the sky above. Is what you meant when you said the night would be falling?
いいえ、これはまだ序章に過ぎません。
Is it just a prelude? As if, in response to my shock, the night wavers and pulses in time with a ringing bell. It shines like an aurora, and a new scene begins to unfold, the likes of which I've never seen before.
あれが夜の世界です。
The recesses of the night bring forth a new landscape that expands along the aurora. Whoa. I'm at a complete loss for words. Before I knew it, the scenery had settled and become an entire world. What on earth? I look around at our transformed surroundings, and Mario's eyes are similarly wide in astonishment.
どこ？
移動したわけではありませんよ。先ほどと全く同じ場所です。
でも全然違いますよ。
ついてきてください。
She beckons to us and starts walking. Still astounded, we quickly rush to follow her. What's happened to the
時計塔の
school?
鐘の音とともに、学園には魔術でつながれた夜の世界が現れ、
夜の世界って何？
夜しか存在しない世界。私たちのいつも見ているこの世界の裏。
I don't get it.
俺も。
So when that bell rings, this place turns into another world? No matter how I look at it, everything's changed from before. The next thing I know, we reach the end of the hallway. Shadows of people in the entrance turn out to be unfamiliar students wearing unfamiliar uniforms. They enter the building while exchanging greetings. I stare blankly at the all too ordinary scene.
そして彼女らが夜の世界の住人たちです。
The realm of
普
night?
通の人に見える。
普通という概念はこの場合適切かどうかは分かりません。ただ生物学的な意味で表すのならば、彼女らは私たちと何ら変わりない。
Well, just from looking at them, it does seem that way. There's nothing strange at all about these students who are chatting happily as they enter. What's different about them is the uniform they're wearing. I can't spot anything else other than that. So, they live in a separate world from us. And if night falls, but the bell doesn't ring, they won't come? I see.
ミッチー、意味わかったの？
I understand that I don't understand anything at all. Yep, exactly.
だよね。
Her face doesn't show any particular expression as she watches our puzzlement. She doesn't look disappointed by our slowness on the uptake, nor does she look like she's given up on us as hopeless. She's more mysterious than I thought. Whoa, mysterious kill. Sorry.
おはようございます、黒山地さん。
Shish. Oh my, I can't say that word. Shishikatani greets a girl who runs up to her. I guess they're acquainted. Greet her. Obviously, you just greet her. Morning.
おはよう。
It's not morning though, it's night time, Nojkin. We're a bit lost, but we greet her as well for now. She greets us enthusiastically in return. It's such a normal conversation that I don't know how to react.
1年生です。
はじめまして、猫って言います。眠る子って書くけど、ちゃんと起きてますよ。
Koga Michiru, also a first year. He's a man.
それは覚えないで。
Maru.
可愛いと思いました。
Kawaii. Isn't that great, Amaru?
くないよ。
なんか面白い人ですね。
そうですか。
Senpai, what's with that complicated look on your face? She looks away.
お急ぎのようでしたが、何かありましたか？
それがまた友達がノートをなくしちゃったみたいで。
依頼があればまたお探ししますよ。
はい。どうしても見つからなかったらまたお願いしますです。
After making a quick bow, Thoroya something sad looks at Amaru and me. Her expression brightens a moment later as if a light bulb turns on inside her head.
今わかっちゃいました。同じ制服ってことはあなたたちもなんとか分室の人なんですね。お疲れ様です。それじゃあまた。
はい、いってらっしゃい。
Thoroya-san, I get the feeling that I'm off, runs off while waving the
なん
hands.
とか分室って何ですか？
特殊事案調査分室です。
The Bureau for the Investigation of Special Affairs.
言葉の通
What's
り、
that?
この学園で起こる特殊な事案を調査解決するための部署です。
Special?
って
So like that mirror?
特殊すぎませんか？
その意見は肯定します。
She gives a curt reply. Amaru and I are speechless.
端的に言うと、この学園で起こる魔術的な問題を解決するのが仕事です。
魔術？
では質問します。君たちには今までの出来事が他の一体何という部現象によって起こったと感じましたか？
いや、
Amaru wants it to be the work of a tofu
ない
servant.
から。しかも無理ありすぎだし。
残念ながら妖怪の仕業ではありません。
She replies seriously. I guess she doesn't take jokes that well. Or maybe she doesn't trust us at this point. As usual, her inner feelings do not appear on her fine face, making it hard to read her thoughts.
つまり俺たちはその魔術的な何かを解決するところに配属されたっていう。
ようやくご理解いただけましたか？
We don't want to accept it, but we don't have a choice. Still. The principal sending her off for something like that with such a big smile on her face, and whether to be surprised or sad. Shishigami looks at us.
ただの学校だと思っていましたか？それは残念でしたね。
and states that with a straight face. So that's all I can show of A Clockwork Ley-Line. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. You can pick it up today. All you gotta do is click show more. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in some more future videos. I focus a lot on Steam videos, new Steam games, and of course, Xbox games as well. So, and then eventually I'll get onto PlayStation 2. So thanks for watching, and enjoy the outro. Have a good day. Night.